Hey, this is Tony, and I'm coming at you on day 3 of my 30-day MLM Business Building Challenge. And if you looked at yesterday's video, for today I had wanted to discuss Twitter and specifically lead generation using Twitter marketing. So today that's what we'll be doing. I'll be kind of going over the software that I use, as well as some of the techniques and some of the results that I've had by using Twitter to get leads and build my business. So here we go. So why Twitter? So the number one reason you might want to be using Twitter is because according to Alexa, which is the authority for website popularity, Twitter is currently ranked number 10 in the entire world on popularity. That's a lot of traffic. I mean, the only things that are higher than that is like Facebook, Google, YouTube, a couple of search engines, Wikipedia, and then Twitter. So there's a lot of activity happening on Twitter, and that's why I primarily use it as well to kind of build my business. So some of the results that I've had with Twitter, I posted this yesterday towards the end of the video. As of yesterday, I had 3,817 followers. I had gotten a lead at about 6:47 in the morning while I was still sleeping. And this is my notification from my Elite System Pro, which is the system that I use that we discussed in yesterday's video to build your business using the internet. And the leads that I got yesterday, I got 8 leads from Twitter for the day, using some of the methods that I'm going to be showing you today. The really cool thing about these methods is that they are, for about the most part, about 90% automated. It just requires about 10% of you actually following up and tweeting people back and building relationships. And I'm actually going to show you some of the messages that I've sent out this morning on Twitter. So another image I wanted to show you, these were the leads. Oh, sorry, those were the leads for a different thing that I did, but this is for Twitter. And let's see. So this is my Twitter profile. Yesterday I had, let's see, 3,817 followers. Today I have 3,854 followers, so another 30 or 40 followers in 24 hours. And the really cool thing about these followers is that they're targeted. Now, I don't know if you've heard or not, or if you've been an online marketer for a while, but there's a lot of places that'll sell you followers, and they make like these crazy claims about how for like $10 or $20 they'll send you 1,000 followers. That's not really a good idea, because a lot of those people that they send you to follow, number one, they might not be active. Number two, they might be overseas. A lot of these times, those followers aren't even real. They're just dummy accounts that were created, and it's just not a good strategy. All of these followers that I have right now, they're targeted. They're people that I specifically targeted in my marketing. About 98% of my followers are in network marketing. They're struggling network marketers. They're in 5 links Herbalife Sensi. So I'm going to show you some of the keywords that I target and how I use the software called TweetAdder to build my Twitter followers and to get leads using Twitter on complete automation. Now, TweetAdder is a paid software. In my opinion, it's not optional. It would take you all day and all the time to try to do this, what I'm about to show you, manually. It's $55 one time, which for me, trust me, it's paid itself 10 times full just in the amount of leads and sales that I've had using this method. So 55 bucks, that's the only investment you have up front using Twitter marketing. I think that's really cheap. There are a lot of other strategies out there that'll cost you a heck of a lot more to get started. So here's kind of the recent tweets that I have. So if you can kind of see right here, all of these things that I'm doing, these different tweets that I'm promoting, these are through my Elite System Pro, which again, that's the system that we used yesterday. And I have my Twitter account to be set up to post messages every hour on the hour, 24 hours a day. That's how I got that other lead at 6:47 in the morning. So if you look at this particular tweet, it says, how would you like to wake up to 25 voicemails per day from strangers interested in your network marketing business? Check this out. So when they click on the link, it sends them to my MLSP capture page, which is basically a capture page giving them free videos. And in this scenario, it's a 54-minute video on how to get 25 voicemails a day. I've actually taken this particular training, and it's actually really cool. The person that did it shows you how to use real estate signs or bandit signs to go around and actually order some off the internet, and you also use Google Voice number to field your calls so that by the time you get a voicemail, the person already knows that this is a network marketing business. It's a work from home, that there's an investment up front, so a lot of that work has already been done before they even leave you a message. I've actually done this. This is a really cool strategy. So it's one of my most popular ones. And if you look at the top yesterday when we were kind of discussing, I'll show you the picture real quick. When we were talking about the tracking code, if you look at this up at the top, here's the tracking code, $T equals Twitter. So I use this capture page on my blog, I use it on my Facebook page, but when I'm promoting this link on Twitter, I make sure that I put Twitter at the top, and that way it'll let me know that that lead came specifically from this tweet that we just looked at. So another one that is right here is, let's see, secret video reveals prospecting tricks that will blow your MLM up for good. Now all of these tweets that you see, I didn't write these. All of these are pre-written in My Lead System Pro, which is the system that I discussed yesterday, and I'll also be including a link to that system underneath this video as well. So here's another one that we have. And top 10 prospecting tricks. Again, here's the Twitter part at the top. Highly converting capture page. People give me their telephone number, their email, their name, and then I follow up with them. They become a lead. So now that I've showed you just a few of them, I'm going to go ahead and show you how that process works. So again, here's TweetAdder. I've got two different accounts, one for the UK, which I'm currently not using, and then my primary one, which is this one. So when you're using TweetAdder, there's a set of tutorials at the website too, so a lot of this stuff, if you kind of get hung up on it, in my Lead System Pro back office, there's a training that I did that's going to be a lot longer than this, and it's step by step, so you get that automatically by joining me in My Lead System Pro, and also you'll be able to take out the training for this in case you get lost. But, so this is what I do. This is how I get my followers. So earlier I advised you that my followers are all targeted. As you can see, I've got keyword searches here: Herbalife, ACN, Momentous, Meridian, Isogenics, Melaleuca. Now, those keywords that we did in yesterday's video on Google and the keyword tool, these are just different network marketing companies. Now, I don't have many. I've just got some of the more popular ones. I used to have a list of like 30 or 40, but I would go a few days without getting followers because some of those companies weren't getting activity on Twitter, so I had to redo the list recently. I'm in Dallas, Texas, so I just do 1,000 miles from here. And this is pretty important, the recency, that's 6 days. So in this part right here, that's anybody that's used this keyword in the last 6 days. If you click any, you could find accounts from 2 years ago that might have tweeted about Herbalife 2 years ago that aren't even active. You don't want those kind of followers because they just don't interact. So always make sure that you select a recency within about 6 days. And for example, I'll show you Herbalife. It's one of the popular keywords. So I'll do Herbalife, and we'll go with Miami, Florida, and we'll search within 25 miles of that area. You can also select languages, but I just leave any. And it's already extracting different IDs from page 5, 6. So if you can see this right here, these are actual Twitter profiles. So this, Rylene, she says, getting ready to drink my dinner. Herbalife, here I come. She might be an Herbalife representative, so let's check her out. If you right click and click visit Twitter profile, it'll take you directly to her account. Now, I'm going to go ahead and follow her because my software probably hasn't done that search in a minute. I think I'm currently on some different search. Usually it just loops back around. Once it finishes all my keywords, it starts back up at the top. That process can take up to 30 days for me since I have so many keywords. So I went ahead and followed her, and okay. So you see this error at the top, it says I'm unable to follow more people at this time. It's because there's a ratio. So sometimes you might get that error, and the ratio is, if I unfollow someone, then it'll allow me to follow her. So for example, I might be following this guy. So if I want to unfollow that person, actually no, we'll follow that person. Meg Jones, it doesn't really say anything about this person, so I'll unfollow this person. See how that worked? It went ahead and let me follow her because I unfollowed someone else. These are limits that are imposed by Twitter. It's not something you can control. A lot of people have a hard time breaking over 2,000 followers. Once you break over 2,000 followers, it'll automatically start to follow. Now, this software right here, so before I jump ahead, we'll go ahead and finish this. So as you can see, look at all these people that have tweeted about Herbalife within the last 6 days. That's a lot of different people. Now, Some of these are multiple ones, like Carlos is here 5 times, so that tells me that he tweeted about Herbalife 5 different times. So more than likely, he's an Herbalife representative, and those are people that you want to follow your Twitter account, so that when you're marketing to them and offering the MLSP capture pages, such as the ones that I outlined earlier, you're able to get their attention. Maybe, if you're marketing something like this 25 different ways to build a business, or let's see, what else do I have? And here's another one, how to recruit leaders. This is stuff that they might be interested in. The tweet right here is a killer way to get super successful people very interested in your business. You've got to see this. If you're an Herbalife representative and you don't have a lot of followers like this person, she's tweeting about Herbalife all the time, but she only has 21 followers, so her messages are falling basically on deaf ears. Nobody's hearing her. She's only following 66 people. This is not working, but she's still doing it. Not very effectively, but it is what it is. Someone like her might need your help or my help in terms of building her Herbalife business using the internet. She's trying to use social media. She's not doing it well, but that's just because she doesn't know yet. I was there when I started. I only had like 15 followers. So it's a process that everybody has to go through. So again, back to the software, which I keep closing by accident. There we go. Okay, so these are just some of the followers. Now, if we were to do, this is your to followed list. So see, it did recent Herbalife searches. So I'm scheduled to follow all of those different people, and my software will automatically do it for me. Now, earlier when you saw the message that I couldn't follow any more people, it's because I might have too many followers. As you can see right here, the software automatically will unfollow someone that you follow using the software. Now what that means is, if you're following 100 people, and out of those 100 people, only 10 of them are following you, then every time you tweet something, only 10 people are going to see it. You might be following 100, but only 10 people are actually going to see your messages. So it's really important to have this, because over the next 3 days, anybody that I followed using the software will automatically unfollow. They only have 3 days to follow me. If they're not going to follow me, I'm not going to follow them, because we can't message each other. So that's what the software does. Now, in terms of follow backs, it automatically, someone follows me, let's say you were to follow me, my software automatically follows you. Again, it's automation. You don't have to worry about manually seeing who just followed you. The software, everything is done inside this software. That's what I love about TweetAdder. Unfollow users, we just kind of covered that, which I'm actually going to start to unfollow some people right now. So if I wanted to unfollow someone, let's see. This ratio, 1.5 to every one person. That means if I have 1,500 followers, I could only have 1,000 people that I'm following. So let's see. Let's say 500 for the day. I don't think that there's anybody to unfollow. So if I were to select unfollow any non-reciprocal follows, then it would do it. See, so now it's going to unfollow 500 people so I can follow 500 new ones. And there's a delay. It takes a few seconds so that Twitter doesn't freak out and see that I'm using software that does this automatically. Now, one of the most important parts is your tweets. So, kind of going into this, if you can see right here, it says post in random order and recurring tweets. That means that my tweets are always recurring. It doesn't matter how many times it does it, they're just going to keep switching around. So as you can see, these are the campaigns that I'm using over here. So these are the same messages that you see. The 29-minute movie released by top earners reveals how to inject more leads, more rep, and more cash into your business. This is the Business Builder Academy capture page that I showed you in yesterday's presentation, and I'll actually be including this link below so you can check out my Lead System Pro if you're interested in taking advantage of this particular lead generation strategy. And over here we've got the different types of tweets that I'm doing. So again, you don't really have to do anything separately. So I'll kind of show you my Lead System Pro back office so you can see what I mean. Marketing strategies. Sorry about that. So these are system campaigns that I'm doing right now. So when I click on the swipe right here, so this is just one capture page, right? This is the one I showed you earlier. When I tell you it's copy and paste an MLSP, I literally mean it's copy and paste. So see right here, recruit leaders now swipe copy, Facebook status updates. If you want to put this out on Facebook, it's already written for you. If you want to put this out via email, it's already written. If you've got Twitter at the bottom, here we go. So all you have to do is just, I've got 3 different ones I can choose from. I use all 3 and just use the same link and just rotate them. It's more tweets. It makes it seem like it's fresher content. People aren't seeing the exact same tweet, 10 times a day. So I use all 3 of them. So here you go, a killer way to get super successful people interested in your business. You've got to see this. So that's what we use that for. And other than the recurring tweets, I think that's pretty much it. You've also got replies. Actually, a thank you message. I was going to show you that too. So your tweets you can just build on yourself. You just keep adding them in. So if I wanted to type up a new one, you could just type it in there, add it, and it'll automatically save it for you. I use Bitly, which it's got the information here, so you can get your own Bitly account. It's completely free, and that'll track the clicks on your links. And then thank you messages. This is kind of important, and I'll show you why. So every time that someone follows me, they get a automatic message from me, and what that message shows them is, hey, thanks for the follow, you seem like a cool tweet. What brings you to Twitter? You notice how I'm just opening communication? Hey, you seem like a cool person, what brings you to Twitter? I'm not spamming them, I'm not sending them my Facebook page, and I see that a lot. I see, I'll actually show you one that I got earlier. Hold on a second. So see, these are all messages that were sent out automatically to people that follow me. So this is one right here. I get this often. Let's take this to beyond 140 characters. Find me on Facebook. Well, I'm sorry, but this isn't Facebook. This is Twitter. So why are you redirecting me to your page? Now, I do have tweets that say, hey, if you want more information or more, stuff about my business, come check out my Facebook page. But it's not the first thing that I send someone. And this happens a lot. Or people will say something that, let's see, thanks for the follow, are you on Facebook, would love to connect with you there. Again, Twitter, you can get leads from Twitter without even having to use Facebook, so I don't really understand why some of these people are just, promoting Facebook. Maybe they don't know any better, so maybe that's where you can kind of step it up and say, hey, you know what, this is, I could say maybe, I'll actually show you right now. Yeah, we'll say, 140 characters sucks sometimes, but it's cool with me. What brings you to Twitter? So more than likely, she might not have, actually she's not following me, so that's one of the people that'll automatically get unfollowed. But that's fine, so I'll go back to these messages. Now, this is one that I actually did earlier. Let's see. Actually, I was talking to this individual earlier. So, she sent me a message on January 22nd that said, thanks for the follow, visit my website, 5 links. That's not the best way to kind of initiate a conversation. My software said to her, hey, thanks for the follow, you seem like a cool tweet, what brings you to Twitter? So she said, trying to promote my website, I'm hoping to drum up some customers for 5 links. It's a Fortune 500 company that blah, 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 blah. Again, the amateur marketers, they're always trying to vomit their primary opportunity. A professional, once you kind of understand attraction marketing, we always kind of lead from a value standpoint and how can we help someone else rather than throwing up our opportunity on someone. Trust me, it works a hell of a lot better than going out there and chasing friends and family. So I responded to her, hey, how long have you been with 5 links? I guess she was off for a few days, so I followed up with her, which is key, and said, hey, how have you been? She said, I've been good, thank you. She's like, I've been with 5 links in September, and they are awesome. Again, here we go with 5 links. We offer products and services for everyday needs. Of course you do. So does everyone else. I'm familiar with 5 links, is what I responded. I work with some of their representatives on getting leads using internet marketing, which is true. Actually, about a few days ago, I sponsored somebody into My Lead System Pro from Twitter that was in 5 links. And I'm actually working with him right now on solo ads. So she's like, okay, cool. So I asked her, what are some of the challenges you have using building 5 links? Is your warm market supportive, or do they think that you're in a pyramid scheme? And she had replied back to me that, her market was supportive, that she was adding more customers overnight by promoting Twitter. I really kind of find that hard to believe, that she's just signing up customers for 5 links using Twitter. And I'll show you why in just a minute. So I said, that's great. I see your tweets are highly promoted. How are you getting followers? She said, by someone of my other followers. A few of them have retweeted my tweets regarding 5 links, and that's how I drum them up. So she misunderstood my question. I said, how are you getting more followers? Are you using automation? Are you doing paid marketing? What are you doing? She thought I was asking her, again, how she gets customers. So that's not what I was asking. So I left a message at that's cool. And I'll go ahead and respond and say, let me know if you ever need any help getting leads for your 5 links business. And happy face. So, but this is why I was saying that she probably isn't getting customers. When I look her up, Venetia, I think it was Venetia Mitchell. Hold on a second. I'll show you why in just a moment. Venetia 70810. So that's her thing. Venetia 70810. So here she is. So when I look at her profile, she has 814 followers and she's following 1,938 people. She's actually, remember earlier I talked to you about the 2,000 limit? She's about to hit her limit and she's going to be in for a pretty big surprise when she realizes that she can't follow any more people. Her ratio is completely off. She's only got 814 followers and she's following almost 3 times as much. Twitter's not going to let her follow anybody new until more people follow her. That's just how it works. So if you look at some of her tweets, she says, get your new Velocity 2 tablet, 5 links for $239, and it runs on Android system. Let's get in 5 links, global links, blah, 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 5 links. And it has nothing to do with providing value. It has nothing to do with helping someone out. This is just pitching her own business, just pitching her 5 links business. Nobody likes to be pitched. I mean, if you're spamming, and I consider this spamming, if you're spamming Twitter, guess what? She's not getting any response. Now, she said she was getting customers. I doubt it. I didn't want to call her out. I'm not that kind of person, but it is what it is. So, see, now it says no more people to follow. So, if you notice right now, this just kind of finished. I'll go back over here and show you real quick. So, remember earlier I couldn't follow someone? Well, right now, if I were to go back to my page, I had to unfollow someone to then refollow someone. I could follow that person, I could follow that person, I could follow that person, actually, and the reason that it does that is because now I'm only following 4,161 people rather than 4,500, so it took off all those people that weren't, that just weren't doing anything for my Twitter account. So, that's pretty much it. I don't know how long this video is, it's 22 minutes in length. Crap, I went really over. It was only supposed to be like 6 minutes, but hey, I guess that's value, right? So I wish I could count this as day 4, 5, and 6, but it is what it is, so we'll kind of go into that later. But I hope you enjoyed this training, and tomorrow, I have no idea what I'm discussing yet. No, I'm just kidding. I've got it written down right here. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking about solo ads, so that's another technique that I use. So hope you have a good day. Take care.